Alright guys, so for the last couple years I have been checking out other people's Lego room collections. And if you guys didn't know, earlier this year I was doing a beginning of how I set up my Lego room called the Ultimate Lego Room series. Now I'm concluding that series with my own Lego room tour. And I gotta say, it's taken a couple months. It's been 5 months since I last did a little bit on that series. You can check that out. I'll have a little playlist down in the description. But I finally have it to where it's not 100% complete, but I want to show it off to you guys because I think a lot of you are going to really like what I've been doing over the last couple months. It's quite something. Not only is my brand new Lego set collection finally on display and now you can see it all at once, specifically Lego Star Wars sets right here, but I've also gained new ground by finally opening up this space right here. These are all brand new sets that I still need to work on. And then this is my review video area right here with my entire open collection behind me that I've worked on with putting lights into shelves. I have added tons of new lights and all kinds of studio equipment to make my YouTube channel even more impressive with production value. It has changed significantly. And then of course, we won't go in here yet, but this is of course where I've been building Mandalore for the last couple months. If you haven't checked out that Lego Star Wars mock series, by all means, go take a look. But yeah, you guys are gonna see what I think is just about the complete Ultimate Lego room. Everybody has a different way of making their Lego room, as I have shown with my own Lego room tours from other people. But now I can finally show off what I think to be not 100% complete, but just about where I want it to be. So without ado, we'll go ahead and dive into the first part, which is my unopened Lego Star Wars collection. That's right, all of these sets you see here, except for this one. I don't know why that one's just chilling there. But all of the sets here are brand new, unopened Lego Star Wars sets. And you'll see I have these type of plastic shelves. I bought these from Costco, so I don't know, they were only like 20 bucks each. Very cheap, but they, I think they're pretty heavy duty actually, so they can handle the weight. Believe it or not, Lego sets are very heavy, especially in large quantities. You wouldn't think that plastic would weigh much, but when you start bulking it up, it starts to gain some weight. Anyhow, so what I've done with these shelves, if you can't already tell, I've divided it up by yearly releases of Lego Star Wars. So what you're seeing right here is the 2013 release of Lego Star Wars sets. I don't have every single one from each year, just particular ones that I bought that I got on sale, and then I just kind of collected over the last. This collection has been going on for about 9, almost 10 years now as we're entering 2020. It's kind of crazy. So we have 2013, 2014 wave. This is the 2011 wave. 2012 wave. I actually got a lot of 2012 sets. You can kind of see them. They're the ones with the Darth Maul in the box. Got 2017 wave, 2016, 2015, 2019, of course, with the 20th anniversary sets. Even has some 2009 Lego Star Wars sets. You can see like the Clone Trooper Battle Pack here, an iconic set. Even the Hyena Droid Bomber, and even Count Dooku's Solar Sailors back there as well. Got some, this is kind of like my really old collection. Some rare things like the Star Wars Celebration 2017 set, brand new, unopened. This is, I think only 500 were made or something, maybe like 1,000 or something, but limited edition, numbered. So awesome to have that. I have some exclusive like Lego movie sets that are also limited edition. Like this is 3,243 out of 5,000. I got all 4 of the brick heads, so that's awesome. Got some exclusives like the Lego house from Denmark when I went and visited there. Even the very elusive Lego Forma sets right here. This is hard to get. This was a special Kickstarter. Lego actually just announced that Lego Forma will not be made into a big theme, so this is all that will ever be made of that theme. It was like a weird Kickstarter thing for adults. What else is here? So on top, bunch of Lego Star Wars advent calendars, and then some of my Lego idea sets, a lot of Back to Future sets, the Curiosity Rovers there. I think this is the Bird set, the Big Bang Theory, brand new AT-OT with drop ship. That's a gorgeous set. And then you can see some of my opened Lego Technic sets. I'm also a huge Lego Technic fan. So I have the new Bugatti. God, that has to be one of the best Lego Technic sets I've ever built. This was prior one of my favorites, which is this Ferrari. I forget the specific model number of that. This is the Ferrari F1, the Formula One. So I have 2 Ferraris and a Bugatti up here. Really rocking out. That's my flex, is these Lego Technic sets, because I could never afford the actual cars. So, I mean, hey, at least I can get the Technic sets. No, I'm just kidding. I just really enjoy these particular vehicles, and I enjoy building Lego Technic. Got a Ultimate Collector Snowspeeder B-Wing and the Hoth UCS playset, even though it's not really a UCS set. Got a brand new a Lego modular building, the detective's office right here, and behind it is also the Ghostbusters headquarters, brand new. So quite a collection, and it doesn't even end there, believe it or not. There's actually even more on the side you can't really see. So this is a brand new Darth Vader's castle, and then each one of these are straight up brand new battle packs, straight up right out of the Lego factory. Haven't really even been opened, which is insane. So like this contains, I think it's either 10 or 12 212th battle packs. This is the First Order battle pack, Resistance Trooper battle pack, Utapau Troopers, which is the 212th battle pack. Another First Order one, just tons of them, absolutely crazy. Not even sure what's, oh, this is a brand new, there's two Ultimate Collectors, Tanto Force from 2019 and this one. And they even have the, I think that's the 2009 Death Star, the first iteration, the playset one. Yeah, it's insane how much that, and this is just my Lego Star Wars brand new unopened, excuse me. I was going to say open. No, this is my brand new unopened collection. Moving on over to here. So most of these sets you're seeing in the background right here, these are also brand new unopened sets. Now these are sets that I plan on building. These were actually provided to me by Lego. This is all going towards new video content here on my channel. So if you're not already subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm going to be doing time lapses and reviews of most of these sets here. Most excited for the Disney Castle, and then this gorgeous Lego Technic set. It's this R9800 excavator. Absolutely looking forward to building that. Tons of stuff here. I am thrilled to be able to build a lot of these. And I still need to get around to building the Ultimate Collector's Cloud City. That's been on my list. Still haven't gotten around to that. Moving on, it continues. So over here is my studio area. So if you're new to my channel by a chance, this is where I make a lot of my videos. So that's why you're seeing all this kind of video gear. You got lights with, if you're wondering what these crazy things are, this is how you modify light in the film world. This is basically creating softer light so you don't have harsh shadows. That's kind of key on Lego sets. So you'll notice when I like hold the gunship up, there's very little shadow. It's not harsh light. It looks really good for when I'm reviewing sets and all of that. Got microphone, tripod. This is for when I want to do a top-down time lapse. I keep this crazy C-stand contraption. Got a secondary light that's even bigger with an even bigger, what we call a softbox on it. That's again modifying the light to create softer light. Try not to bore you with all that. Moving on to the actual Lego bit, so you'll notice I have a whole bunch of these, I believe these are called plano molding shelves. They're interlocking shelves. They're the only ones I've ever found that do this, where the shelves actually connect to each other like Lego. And now I've mentioned these shelves before, and I'll go ahead and link them down on Amazon. I think you could only get them through Amazon.com. So I'll have my affiliate link, and that helps the channel down below if you want to purchase some of these shelves. They're my favorite because of the fact that they interlock with each other. So you'll notice when I move the shelves, it's all one giant piece. They like slip into each other and lock into each other. It's great. I enjoy that. I don't like separate shelves. But yeah, you'll just see the entire collection. I'm going to be having an entire Lego Star Wars collection video coming out where you'll be able to see all the sets laid out. So I'll go through everything on another day. Got the Ultimate Collector's playset Death Star up there. Whole bunch of gunships. Me and my friend Matt right here were actually just building these gunships. Matt is a wonderful videographer, but he's also a Lego YouTuber. If you want to check out his channel, it's The Brick Whiz. Thank you so much, Matt, for helping film this. But we still have more to see. So over here it continues the Lego Star Wars opened collection. So just again, even more Star Wars sets. There's some, scissors here, random stuff that just comes about through the reviews and whatever I'm working on. So it's not perfectly clean. It's pretty good. It's not as bad as it could be. But there's crazy things. Like I have 6 of the MTTs down there. That's years of collecting. The 6 of the old ones, one of the newer one, and then the really old 1991. Actually, I think it was the year 2000 when that one came out, not even 1999. But yeah, I got some older sets in there too. Quickly, Ultimate Collector series are up at the top. If you're wondering where the UCS Falcon and the Imperial Star Destroyer, both new sets from the last couple years, they're not in the Lego room right now. They actually are kept in my office where I do my video editing because those and only those get to be in my office because they are the prized possessions. All right, here is a whole bunch of Lego brick. This is from my Lego crate mock. If you haven't seen it, it's been pretty popular here on my channel. I know Beyond the Brick also did a video on it that almost has gone viral. I think that video's almost hit 1 million views.
My apologies.
Oh, all right. Siri's just being a little strange. But yeah, so this is leftover brick that I need to sort out and can be used for future mocks. Under this is more stuff from the Battle of Crate, like the AT-M6, bunch of vehicles and stuff like that that were transported to Bricksburg, Virginia. That's where I took it earlier this year in 2019. Just haven't gotten to unpacking it. Again, that's why I say this Lego room isn't finished yet. I still haven't even unpacked everything yet. Bunch of A-Wings here. This is like Lego instructions from all the sets I've been reviewing for the last couple months. Even more Lego instructions over here. Going back to this real quickly, this is some of the sets I just reviewed. These are the 2020 Lego Star Wars sets. Some 1999, or I keep saying 1999. I think these are actually 2000 or 2001's Episode 1 sets. These are the original AATs that I think a lot of people still really like today. And then, of course, right here, if you haven't seen this, I made a dedicated video. I'll put a little card in the video right now. This is an Ultimate Collector Series. I was going to say Millennium Falcon. No, this is the Ultimate Collector Series Clone Turbo Tank. So this is a custom-made mock by the Brick Puke. I think I was one of the first people to ever actually make it. It is, I think it's more pieces than the Ultimate Collection Millennium Falcon. I think it's like 8,000, 9,000 pieces. Super expensive to build, but it was totally worth it because look how beautiful that thing looks. If you couldn't tell over there, I absolutely love clone turbo tanks. There's 6 over there, and I actually have another 2 in storage. Like I said, guys, this collection still hasn't been fully unpacked. All right, so moving over here, flipping this light on, there's actually a secondary light that I don't really use that much. This is my little corner of open sets that are non-Lego Star Wars. So believe it or not, I also love other Lego sets that aren't Star Wars. So I have like the Lego Idea sets. Here's like the Dinosaur Fossils, the Apollo 11, the Treehouse, Stranger Things. Here's some Overwatch sets. I actually have the full Overwatch set collection, just haven't unboxed it yet. Got Apocalypseburg from the Lego Movie 2. That's probably one of my favorite sets that Lego has made in 2019, actually. Underneath here, I have a couple of my modular buildings. So right there is the new bookshop and the Parisian restaurant. And then you might have noticed even more unopened Lego Star Wars sets. This entire bin is brand new 2013 battle packs. I remember I got these, I want to say it was like 70% off at Walmart, and I ended up buying so many of them. And then under that is even more battle packs, 2012 indoor battle packs under there, as well as the ARC ones. What is that one particular called? It's called the Elite Clone Trooper and Command Droid battle pack. A couple of those in there as well. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. This bin right here actually has more Lego from Crate, as well as this one. This one has a bunch of bricks and tiles in it. This right here is more Lego from Kashyyyk. And then these boxes have even more unopened Lego sets. It's insane. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, this room still isn't done, because I still, 5 months in, still haven't unpacked everything. All right, we're moving into the fun room. The work in progress Mandalore mock. So this is based off of Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, specifically the world of Mandalore. If you haven't been following the new Mandalorian TV show, basically our main character, the Mandalorian himself, is from this very world that I'm making. So this is something that's been a work in progress for actually a little over 4 or 5 months now as well. It's been crazy. If you guys remember, if you guys go back and watch part 2 of the Ultimate Lego Room, you'll see what this actually looked like before I even started building. This is actually a giant ping pong table that I build on. It's not a normal ping pong table. It's one of the more higher end ones. And so you'll notice it's actually made out of aluminum and steel. So it's extremely sturdy, because this entire mock right here probably weighs over a couple 100 pounds, I want to say. It is a massive mock. You can see me. I'll come around here. You can see how tall it is comparative to me, and it's crazy. I just actually introduced one of the first times I've ever done a custom printed element using, these are all Lego tiles with a custom art print on it. So that's the first time I ever did that for a mock. If you haven't watched Building Mandalore, by all means watch the series. All right, so another thing is this right here. This is kind of my couple things. So I have more of those plano shelves that I was talking about over in the other room. This is where I have some, basically these bins have parts that I mean, this one's kind of empty because I've been using so many of them on the mock here. But this is like 6x6 plates in here. And basically this shelf has a lot of parts that are just one bin is one particular part. Some bins have a mix of things. It kind of varies. It's really not super organized. The thing that is organized is actually this shelf right here. I still haven't filled this shelf. So what I usually do is this shelf right here. It's made by a company called Uline. So if you're curious where I got it from, they're very expensive. These are industrial commercial shelves for businesses actually. They're not cheap. I think one of these shelving units with the bins is, I want to say, over $200. I don't know the exact price, but it's expensive. But it's high quality. I've had these shelves for over, I want to say 8 years now, and they still look brand new, and guess what? They function perfectly. So even though they're very expensive, they're industrial grade and super high quality, and it was ultimately worth it. I apologize for some of the missing bins, but what I like about the shelf is that I can grab a bin and easily take it off. You can see I have filled some of it with parts. It's only about 30–40% filled. There's still plenty of bins on the bottom and on the top that are empty that I can use. So how I work with mocks like this is a humongous mock that I've been working on for the last couple months, is I'll have the bins like here, like I was showing you guys on the shelves that I'll open up, and I'll have those bins out on the floor. And I have also these Stanley toolbox bins. I'll go ahead and link these down below as well. These are really great bins because you can store particular pieces and put them in bins like this. They work really great. But I also like to use this shelf for other particular parts. It kind of just varies about what I do. Usually what I've been doing for the last couple months is when I get new parts from like Bricklink, I'll just take the bag, pour it on the shelf, and so now it's here. So this shelf basically gets used for whatever current mock I'm working on. So once this Mandalorian mock will be done, and it should be done in February 2019. So if you happen to be watching this video after February 2019, I heard 2019, 2020, it's 2019 as of right now. But yeah, in February 2020, this mock should be done. If you want to check out the finale and see that video, by all means. But once this mock is done, and I start tearing this down and working on the next mock, what I'll ultimately do is whatever this shelf has in terms of pieces, either the pieces will be put into poly bags or into these Stanley toolbox bins and stored away, and basically I'll carry out whatever pieces is needed for the next mock. So basically this parts wall reflects to the current mock. That's what I'm trying to get out there. Over here, it's kind of a mess. I know, it makes sense to me, but a whole bunch of things, some minifigures up here, parts up here from previous mocks. I know what's in, for the majority, I know what's in the most of these bins, so it makes sense to me. It probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you, and that's all right. Everybody has a different way of organizing. So it's like a variety of mixture of way. I have organized part organizer toolbox bins, I have actual plastic shoebox bins, and then I have commercial, I don't even know what to call it, sidewall bins, if you will. So 3 variations of how I sort my Lego pieces. And if you're wondering, it's over 1 million parts in this room, at least over 1 million. Mandalore has probably about 100,000 parts in it already, and then all of these parts around here and all the parts I showed you in the other room with crate and stuff like that comes out to just around 1 million parts, and that's taken over 10 years to accumulate. Again, over here, these bins right here, if I pull these out again, here is a bunch of parts. I'll just open these up and you can see how I sort my parts. This is a pretty random bin with a lot of different colors. Normally, I'll try to make it one particular color. I know I have some other bins in here that are, this is kind of a better idea. So like this is a bigger bin where like these are more kind of parts that make sense next to each other and they're not quite as random. And again, what I like about these bins is I can pull them out and work on a particular mock. So it kind of varies about how I do it, but we're still not even done yet. Up here, there's even more. So this is my non-Lego Star Wars unopened Lego set. So a lot of superheroes, some of the original Lego Ideas Minecraft sets. I have some Lego City, some Lego Dino, even more Lego Idea sets. There's Alien Quest, City, Galaxy Quest, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Overwatch. What else? Lego Movie sets up there. It's insane. It actually, this closet is actually the same height as this room. So I know it doesn't look as high, but it actually goes up really high, and there's even more sets up there. I haven't really been adding much to that collection. Most of my, extra revenue, if you will, goes towards this right here, and a lot of the parts that I buy to build these giant MOCs comes from Lego Store, specifically the Pick-a-Brick wall, and then a lot of it will also come from Bricklink, which actually just got bought by Lego. So Bricklink is now a Lego affiliated / part of the Lego company, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we are finally done. This is my Lego room. It's insane. This is all in the basement of my house. It has taken a long time to finally get it the way I want. It's still not even there. I still might even make a follow-up video with an even more finalized, finished Lego room. But as of now, it's working for me. I'm 5-6 months into this room, and it's finally at a place where I'm comfortable with it. As you can see, the floor is clean. There's no Lego. I'm not stepping on it. Well, actually, there's a Lego piece right here. Oh, whoops, I stepped on a Lego piece. There's your joke for the video. But yeah, so pretty crazy. If you guys want to know more about how I make my YouTube videos, I might make a specific video about the equipment and stuff I use. If you want to know specifically about the tables or shelves, or I don't know, the lights and stuff, or I don't know, the bins and stuff I use. I'll try to link most of that stuff down below, but if you want a more dedicated video about that, please let me know down in the comments. Now, even though I have this giant Lego Star Wars unopened collection, again, this isn't every single Lego set from the last 10 years. It's only particular sets that I have here. So it's not everything. I only buy certain things, and it's just here and there. And so for all of you, like, why do you have a collection this big? Well, first off, I can tell you the open sets is simply because I absolutely love Lego Star Wars. And then, of course, the MOCs and all the Lego pieces is simply because I love building. I've been building Lego diorama MOCs for the last 5 years, 6 years now, going into 2020. As for the unopened sets, this is kind of just an investment. I'm mostly sure one day I'll actually end up selling a lot of it and put it towards like a down payment on a house or something. That's kind of the idea for this. It was just purely I wanted to invest, because if you guys didn't know, Lego is actually, especially unopened Lego, is actually a very good investment. So if you're wondering what this all is, why do you have all this unopened Lego, why don't you open it? I almost have pretty much every set here that is on this shelf has been opened over here, so it's not a big deal that I haven't opened them. It's just a collection that hopefully one day I'll sell, and it'll be put towards something very important in my life. And so that is what you're seeing right here. And I like to continue to go with collecting. Like, again, I have, something cool about these 20th anniversary sets, I actually didn't mention this earlier, is that these are actually signed by the Lego Star Wars designers. So this is Caesar and Jens. Jens is actually the lead coordinator of Lego Star Wars. He's been on this Lego Star Wars team for 20 years now. It's the 20th anniversary this year in 2019. And so he's been this guy who's designed so many of the models in this room. Caesar is kind of new to the Lego Star Wars team. I think he's been working on the team for about 2 or 3 years. And so he designed the 2019 Tana 4, for example. So I got these sets signed by the Lego Star Wars designers, which is really awesome. So like these things are straight up collectibles, along with like the Star Wars Celebration. There is stuff here that I just want for my own collection. Of course, I'm a collector, but a lot of this is hopefully one day going to be used as, like I said, a down payment on a house or something. Battle packs right here. Hopefully one day I'll make like an army video. That's what that's for. All right. I think that answers pretty much all the questions. Thank you again, Matt, the Brick Whiz. I'm going to link his channel right now in the card, and I'll also put it in the description. He also makes Lego Star Wars dioramas and awesome content Lego related. Definitely check out his channel. Thank you so much, Matt, for filming this Lego room tour. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Can't wait to see what you guys think. And bye-bye.